In this video, I will show you how to connect your WordPress.com site to Google Search Console, and I'll also explain what sitemaps are. But first, what does Google Search Console do? It is a free tool from Google that lets you see how your website is performing in Google search. You can check which pages are getting found, fix errors, and also understand how Google views your site. The second question is, what is a sitemap? A sitemap is basically a list of all the important pages on your website. It helps search engines like Google find and index your content more easily. If you are using WordPress.com, your sitemap is created for you automatically. You can find it by adding /sitemap.xml to the end of your site's address. Please note that this will show an XML file. An XML file is a type of text file used to store and organize data in a structured hierarchical way. Please note, if your site is on a business or commerce plan, your sitemap will look different and appear like this. Before you connect to Google Search Console, make sure your website is ready. It must be public, not private. To make sure it's public, you can go to your dashboard and make your way to Settings and click Reading. And then a bit further down below, next to Site Visibility, you can change it to Public, and remember to save your changes. Then you can head over to Tools, Marketing, and click the Traffic tab. And when you scroll down, you will notice your sitemap is ready. If you are using WP Admin, you can make your way to Hosting, Marketing, and then click the Traffic tab from there. If you have a site on a business or commerce plan, you can actually auto-verify your site with Google. That means that folks on the business or commerce plan no longer need to manually verify their site with Google Search Console. WordPress.com automatically verifies ownership by connecting directly with Google on your behalf. So if you are not on an eligible plan for the auto-verify feature, feel free to skip ahead to the next section where I will show you how to connect to Google Search Console manually. But first, let's look at the auto-verification. This site of mine is on a business plan, so to activate it, I will make my way to Jetpack and then click Settings, which is the second last one on the list. Select the Traffic tab and then scroll down to Site Verification. And make sure Verify Site Ownership with Third-Party Services is enabled. And once enabled, you can click Auto Verify with Google. A pop-up window will appear and will either list your Google accounts or prompt you to log in. After logging in, you'll be prompted to give permission to WordPress.com. After a few seconds, the site should confirm that it is verified with a green checkmark and the message, your site is verified with Google. If you are not on a business or commerce plan, here's how to connect your site. Go to the Google Search Console website and sign in with your Google account. Then click Add Property in the top left. Choose the URL prefix option. Enter your full website address, including https://, not www. Click Continue. Select the HTML tag verification method, and then copy the meta tag code Google gives you. Now head back to your WordPress.com dashboard, go to Tools, click Marketing, and then open the Traffic tab. Scroll to Site Verification Services, and then paste the code into the Google box. And when you are done, click Save Settings. Go back to Google Search Console and click Verify. If everything is correct, you'll see a message that your site is verified. Please note, if you cannot use the HTML tag method I've just shown, you can alternatively use a DNS record. Let me show you how. Once again, log into Google Search Console and then click Add Property. In this case, select the domain option. Enter your site's domain name without the HTTPS or www and click the Continue button. And then copy the TXT record. Return to your dashboard and then make your way to Upgrades and click Domains. and then click on the domain you wish to verify. Click on DNS records and then click the Manage button. In the upper right corner, click the Add a Record button. Change the type dropdown to TXT and then paste the text code you got from Google into the text field. And once you are done, click the Add New DNS Record button to save. Return to the Google screen and click the Verify button. In most cases, the verification is immediate, but it may take up to 72 hours for Google to recognize your domain as verified. Once verified, you can submit your sitemap so Google can start indexing your content. Once again, from your dashboard, navigate to Tools and click Marketing, or Hosting and then Marketing if you are using WP Admin. Click on the Traffic tab and scroll down to the Sitemaps section. Then you can open up your sitemap, which is typically your domain name followed by /sitemap.xml, and then copy it. Make your way to the Sitemaps section of Google Search Console on the left, and insert your sitemap URL below Add a new sitemap, and then click Submit. Once your site has been connected to Google Search Console, you may start seeing messages that some pages are not being indexed. I know it sounds worrying, but don't panic. It's completely normal, and in many cases, you don't have to do anything. In this example, you will notice there are 4 pages not indexed, and there are 3 reasons they provide why not. Below why pages aren't indexed, I don't see any critical errors and therefore don't require action. These type of messages are not harmful. They often just mean certain pages are not in Google search because you set them that way, the page does not exist anymore, or Google is still reviewing it. If you are unsure whether a page should be indexed, use the URL inspection tool. Just paste in the URL and it will show you whether the page is indexed, when it was last crawled, and any issues Google found. And that's it. You have now taken a key step toward growing your website.